Hello, welcome to Silver City and Eureka. These two towns have been settled in the late 1800s. Silver City is a bit older, settled in about 1869. But right here, we're at this mine shaft that goes down thousands of feet. We've been throwing some rocks and stuff down it, and it just keeps going and going forever. We got this gate over here just keeping me from falling inside, but I just wanted to walk across this beam and just show you guys down below here. Then we'll head further into the town. Okay, here we are in Eureka. This is an old cabin from the 1850s that's been preserved and put here in the town of Eureka. And we're going to head inside here in a minute here with just some pictures. Here's the front door and some other areas of the little cabin. What was cool is this kind of a trapper trader cabin that was used as people came by. While exploring the town of Eureka, we came across this old prison from 1893. You can look inside and see some of the jail cells. Also wanted to mention that they do give tours in Eureka, which is kind of a cool experience. All right, here we are at a cool historic area. This was an old pulley system that would pull people up from the mines. This was the only entrance to the mine, and it would go down 5 stories all the way to the bottom. And I'm going to back up here as you're going to see this huge thing here. So this was in the late 1800s when it was built, and it's been here ever since. But it was added to the pulley system to lower and bring back up miners. Here's actually the shaft. This could go down miles and miles. I don't even know how far down it is, but this is where the miners would go down into the mine. Just across the street here is an old bridge that went across the valley here. I don't know exactly what they were bringing on it, but I'm assuming old mine carts and vehicles of some kind. But it would head out that way, down the road or out the canyon, I would assume. Here we are at Silver City. This is what's left of it. The city was established in about 1869 and dwindled off in about the 1930s or so. It was kind of a upward and downward city from when its time it was started. There was a fire in the late 1800s that kind of lowered the population. Again, it lowered as things changed in the mining industry until Jesse Knight came in and built a smelter here. The smelter actually brought the population up to about 1,500 for a while until it finally hit its peak and then went down up until it was completely abandoned by the early 1900s. But I'm just going to give you guys a tour of the town. I'm going to walk around and just show you different areas of it. A lot of this is the smelter, a lot of the cement areas. There used to be some wooden areas as well, but they've since been destroyed in a fire that happened back in about 2006 or so. So I'll just take you guys through here. So while we're exploring here, we found this awesome horn-toed lizard. These are pretty rare to find around here. At least for me, I haven't seen one of these in the wild before. Alright, we headed up the hill a little bit further up the canyon from Silver City, just up on this ridge area, to see if we can find some old mines. If we can find any, we'll go inside and explore some of them. On our way up, we found this old shack here. I'm not sure if it was a hunting cabin or what it was, but we're just going to kind of look around and explore in here for a second. Well, it looks like it was just an old, I don't know, mountain retreat or something. I don't even know what it was used for. Alright, here we are on top of the mountain looking down at some old mine waste down there at the bottom of the canyon. And we're going to make our way across here to see if we can see anything. Came across our first mine, although it's not open anymore. We jumped down there and found a rattlesnake. And now we've headed down here. Found some old rock formations here from an old cabin that must have been here at one time. Kind of cool though, just to see this old remnants here. Alright, here we are at the bottom of the canyon. You can see these mounds of old mineral and mine waste. All the mines that were up on this hill have been closed. We couldn't find a single one that was open except for this mine shaft right here. But everything else has been completely closed off and can't get into anything, just the old remnants. And this mine shaft only goes down about 20 feet and then it's just filled with tons of garbage. And then these old cars right here that were, this one's upside down and so is the other one. I don't know when they were put here or why, but yeah, huge garbage dump now. And looking out over this valley again. Here's some old buildings across the way, possibly part of Silver City, but just further down. Just gonna walk around here and look at them for a second. This, I don't know if this is an old smelter or not, but kind of drops down about 15 feet or so. Here we are. I think this was the reservoir that gave water to Silver City. And here we are looking up back down again. We went up on this hillside for hours looking for mines, but every single one of them that we've had on our GPS has been either collapsed or there's just nothing left. So we haven't been able to get into anything up here. And this was an old mine opening that's now been collapsed. I was hoping to have some luck here. All that's left, as you can see, is this old piping that came out of it. And here's an old mine. You can kind of see where it was. Right in the middle there. It's been completely collapsed though. Nothing left. And we finally did find one opening. It goes in, dropping down here, but it looks a little sketch, so we're not actually going to go inside. But we're kind of thinking about it for a little while, making sure there's no rattlesnakes or anything. And yeah, but it looks like pretty sketch to head in there. But we found some more openings in the same area. This must have been a really big mine. It's just been completely collapsed. And I'm going to move across here. You can see this rock formation here at the top. This was all a huge mine from one hole to the next. It goes all the way up here. Now it's all just been completely collapsed. Yeah, there's that one opening. Okay, now we're here at the graveyard of Silver City. It's kind of a cool area. I'm actually just going to start showing you guys pictures here of some of the graves that are in this area.